As promised, let's check out the inside of the truck. Got the steering wheel here. This obviously is not a full wheel, but because of the steer-by-wire, a full turn to the left is all the way like that, full turn to the right like that. So there's no hand-over-hand turning. It also has the four-wheel steering, so at slow speeds, it turns the back wheels opposite direction of the front wheels to give you a really tight turning radius. At high speeds, it turns the same direction to give you better lane changing ability. And everything in this truck is controlled from this screen. You've got your ride height, which is different than most Teslas. From high down to entry mode, you can open the front, and it's all displayed on the animation there. And close the front. You can open the tonneau cover, open the tailgate. But one thing you cannot do is close the tailgate from here, so you actually manually have to go out there and do that. Also have your main controls here, so you can open your glove box, which is a drawer. Close the glove box, and then you have this extremely useless, as you can tell, mirror. I actually plan on taking that out. No reason for it, because all of my driving is done with the tonneau cover closed. When you are in drive, you do have, that's how you put it, drive by the way, you do have this permanent rear view mirror that stays on the screen at all times, so you can see behind you. I also have mine connected to my garage, so you can do, when you arrive home, it'll open for you, and when you leave the house, it will close after you leave. That's through the MyQ app. And then down here, you have just a nice big amount of storage. The Foundation Edition does come with all-weather mats, so that's nice. Don't have to buy those aftermarket. Got your LED light bar right here. Kind of cool. Goes all the way around passenger side, all the way into the back seats. You can change the color of that in the menus to whatever you want. I kind of like the red, so I'm sticking with red. And you'd have this massive windshield. This thing is humongous. Like, there's nowhere even close to reaching the front of this with your hand. Got your phone chargers here, cup holders here, nice big storage area here. Seats look great. One cool thing about them is they are ventilated, so if you go into your climate controls, you can see right here, you can do auto heat or cool. Up here, they do have an extender, which is pretty nice, so that if you do have them up with that extender, it blocks that whole gap, whereas normally when it's up, you have a little gap there. Also for extending down, and then you got mirror, and everything up here is magnetic, so if you do want to take these off, just pull them, and you can put it over there, and then it just magnets back up there. All of your vents are in this gap all the way across. Those are all controlled right here. You can move them around. You can split them up and down when they're split. These A-pillars right here, they are a bit hard to see around, even though they put that little window in. It is, when you're making a left turn or going around a tight corner, you often have to lean quite a bit to see around this A-pillar. Door control is just a button right here. Press that, push it out. The back here, you've got your back screen. You can watch Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Twitch, all of the good stuff back here. My kids have iPads and they still love watching this screen for some reason, as you can tell from the back of this seat, how dirty it is, kids. Climate controls are right here as well. Again, you can click and move these 3 different vents every direction. Plenty of legroom. I'm 5'11". I've got at least 6 inches in front of my knees. If you're wondering about my toes, I have 2 daughters, and I let them pick out a nice color for me. Got 3 full seats back here, so if you do have kids like I do, you can fit 3 car seats side by side. I only have 2, but that does give you a full middle seat for an extra person to sit, not super cramped like most vehicles. Something that was initially hard for me to find, that nobody showed me how to do when I got the vehicle, was where the release is for these seats. But I did find it eventually. It's right here. Pull that, and they go all the way up. Same thing for the other side. These doors open a full 90 degrees. So if you're trying to get something long in here, you don't have to like try and angle it to get it in. You can open both doors and go straight through. Here it is from the other side. Pull that latch, up it goes, all the way up. And then you have all of that space to put stuff in. Putting them back down is just as easy. Just pull again, and it goes all the way down. I have to lay down back here to get a full view of this massive sunroof above me. It is enormous. Everything is very Cybertruck branded. Nice etching right there. Even the seat controls are very angular. Nothing round in this whole truck. You can see the pedals down there. You see that screw in the bottom of the accelerator? That was from the recall. Basically, the accelerator pedal was sliding forward, causing it to get stuck down because it gets stuck under the trim piece there. So that screw keeps it from sliding forward. Lots of space in the door here to put a big water bottle or other stuff. We've got 1, 2, 3 speakers here on both sides of the truck, a few in the back. It's got a great sound system. Pulled it back in the garage already and forgot about this very important feature. If for some reason your screen isn't working, you have drive, neutral, reverse, and park up there that are manual. Just pulled the truck inside and it started pouring rain, lightning, thunder, right on cue. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all other content. There's